Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn exercise 8.4 from similar triangles. If you didn't watch exercise 8.1, 8.2 and 8.3, the link is in the description, watch it. Okay, let's move to the problems. The first question is, prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus is equal to the sum of the squares of its diagonals. So we have one rhombus. I am naming it as ABCD, and two diagonals, one is AC and one is BD. So now what is saying? Sum of the squares of the sides. So what we need to prove exactly? Sum of the squares of the sides. So one side is AB, so square of it, AB square, plus second side BC, BC square, plus third side CD, CD square, plus fourth side DA, DA square. Sum of the squares of the sides is equal to sum of the squares of its diagonals. One diagonal is AC, so AC square, and the second diagonal is BD, so BD square. This is exactly what we need to prove. So what I will do, already we know diagonals of a rhombus bisect perpendicularly. So this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. Everything is 90 degrees. Next, and this is center where those two diagonals are touching with each other. I am taking some point O. Now I will take this triangle ABO. In triangle ABO. Now here it is 90 degrees, so this will become right angle triangle. So if we apply Pythagoras theorem for that, hypotenuse square AB square is equals to AB square is equals to BO square plus AO square. BO square plus AO square. The same way, right side triangle BOC triangle I am taking, that is in triangle BOC. BC square is equals to BO square plus OC square. Next, right bottom triangle in triangle COD. In triangle COD, CD square is equals to OD square plus OC square. Next, left bottom triangle in triangle AOD, AD square is equals to AO square plus OD square. Now we want AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square. So it means adding all these four. So if we add all these four, we will get AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equals to BO square plus AO square, BO square plus AO square plus BO square plus OC square, BO square plus OC square plus OD square plus OC square, OD square plus OC square plus AO square plus OD square, AO square plus OD square. Okay, now if you observe, AO square plus AO square 2AO square plus BO square plus BO square 2BO square plus OC square plus OC square 2OC square plus OD square plus OD square 2 times OD square. Now from all these four terms, I will take 2 common. So if we take out 2 common, we remains with, if we take 2 common, we remains with AO square plus BO square plus OC square plus OD square. Next, already we know in the triangle the diagonals are bisectors of each other. So here the point is O. So this total AC is divided into two equal parts by this point O. So it means AO is equals to OC. So now what I will do, 2 into AO I will keep as it is, plus in the place of OC square again I will write AO square, plus BO square as it is I am writing, plus next. If we observe this BD diagonal, this point O is dividing this BD total diagonal into two equal parts. One is BO and one is OD. So again in the place of OD square I am writing BO square. So we will get 2 times of AO square plus AO square. 2 times AO square plus BO square plus BO square. 2 times BO square. Now I will open the bracket, 2 into 2 4 AO square plus 2 into 2 4 BO square. Now this 4 AO square I will write it as 2 AO whole square plus 4 BO whole square I will write it as 2 BO whole square. Next, this 2 AO I will write it as AO plus AO whole square plus 2 BO I will write it as BO plus BO whole square. Now here AO is there. So AO is exactly equals to OC. So one AO I will keep as it is and the second AO I will change it to OC whole square plus BO. One BO I am writing as it is plus BO is equals to OD. So again in the place of BO I am writing OD whole square. Now if we observe AO plus OC, AO plus OC is nothing but AC whole square plus BO plus OD, BO plus OD is nothing but BD whole square. Sum of the squares of the diagonals. Okay, let's move to the next question. We have one triangle ABC where B is the right angle and from D to C is joining and A to E joining, D to E joining. Then what he is asking to prove, AE square plus CD square is equals to AC square plus DE square. So now if we observe this triangle ABE triangle, if we observe at B point it is 90 degrees. So if we apply Pythagoras theorem for that, we will get AE square is equals to AB square plus BE square. Next, again one more triangle I will take this BCD triangle. BCD triangle. Again at point B it is 90 degrees. So again I will apply the Pythagoras theorem. So CD square is equals to BD square plus BC square. BD square plus BC square. Now we want AE square plus CD square. So we have AE square as well as CD square. I will add these two. So if we add AE square plus CD square is equals to, we will get AB square plus BE square plus BD square plus BC square. Now if we observe clearly, AB square plus BC square, AB square plus BC square is nothing but AC square plus BE square plus BD square, BE square plus BD square, this imaginary line DE square, hence proved. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, the question is, prove that 3 times the square of any side of an equilateral triangle is equal to 4 times the square of the altitude. Altitude is nothing but height. So he clearly mentioned it is an equilateral triangle. So I am taking one equilateral triangle ABC. Now we have an altitude. So from A, I'm joining one line onto the BC, which is D. So AD is the altitude. Now altitude is nothing but height. Height is always perpendicular line. So it will make 90 degrees with the BC. Now if we observe this left side triangle or else right side triangle, I'm going with left side triangle. So if we observe this left side triangle, ABD, right angle triangle. So if we apply Pythagoras theorem for that, AB square is equals to BD square plus AD square. Next, I will keep this AB square as it is, which is equals to, now in the place of BD, in equilateral triangle, the altitude is the same as the median. It means this AD is an altitude as well as it will become median also only in equilateral triangle. So now BD is equals to CD. Now this BD is nothing but half of the total side BC. So in the place of BD, I will write BC by 2 whole square plus AD square. AB square is equals to BC by 2 whole square is nothing but BC square by 4 plus AD square. Next, AB square is equals to, now this triangle is equilateral triangle, so it means all the sides are equal to each other. AB is equals to BC, which is also equals to AC. So now in the place of this BC, again I will write AB whole square by 4 plus AD square. Now AB square is equals to AB square plus 4 into AD square. 4AD square whole divided by 4. So now I will take this 4 to the left side. So it will multiplication. So 4AB square is equals to AB square plus 4AD square. Again take AB square to this side. It will become minus. So 4AB square is, sorry, minus AB square is equals to 4AD square. 4AB square minus AB square. 3 times AB square is equals to 4 times AD square. Hence proved. So this is only exactly what is asking in the question. 3 times the square of any side. 3 times the square of side is equals to 4 times the square of the altitude. 4 times the square of the altitude. So hence proved. Okay, let's move to the next question. Till now, if you didn't subscribe my channel, subscribe for more videos. Okay, the next question is, PQR is a triangle right angled at P and M is a point on QR such that PM is perpendicular to QR. We have one right angle triangle PQR. We have one right angle triangle PQR where right angle is at P. So this is P. I am writing here Q and here R. Next. And M is a point on QR. On QR, one point M is there. Such that PM is perpendicular to QR. This PM line is perpendicular to QR. Nothing but 90 degrees. Then show that PM square is equals to QM into MR. Observe this clearly. PM, QM, MR. So it means first we need to show that this upper triangle is similar to lower triangle. Okay, let us show now. The first thing. Here if it is maintaining 90 degrees, so obviously here also it will be maintaining 90 degrees. So one angle we got same. Next thing. Now this R, I don't know what it is. So I am taking as some constant X. Now what about this MPR angle? This is already 90, this is x, so this will become 90 minus x, because sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Next, if we observe that, now okay, next, now already we know that this total angle P is 90 degrees because right angle at P. Now from this total angle P 90 degrees, this one is already completed as 90 minus x. So this part will become x. Now if we observe the upper triangle, one is x, one is 90. So the third will be 90 minus x. Now if we observe the upper triangle as well as lower triangle, one is 90 minus x, here also 90 minus x, here one angle is x, here one angle is x, here third angle is 90 degrees, here also third angle is 90 degrees. So all the three corresponding angles are equal to each other. So triangle PMQ, upper triangle, is similar to triangle PMR, lower triangle. Now already we know if two triangles are similar to each other, those triangles corresponding sides will be in the same ratio. Okay, now what I will do, I will separate these two triangles and I will draw it separately. So first upper triangle I am drawing now. Here is M, so 90 degrees M. Now just this triangle I am flipping this side, so again as it is Q will be upside only, this left side P will come to the right side P. Okay, next lower triangle I am drawing again. It will be like this. Here 90 degrees, so here it is 90 degrees, so that will be alphabet M. Next, this R as it is here and P will go upside now. Now already we know this PMQ triangle is similar to PMR triangle. So these two triangles are similar to each other. If two triangles are similar to each other, those corresponding sides will be in the same ratio. That is base by base. PM by MR is equals to side by side. QM by PM is equals to hypotenuse by hypotenuse, that is QP by PR. Now from these two I am taking these two. If I cross multiply this, PM into PM square, which is equals to QM into MR, QM into MR, hence proved. Most of the students will do mistake here only. If you can able to draw those two figures perfectly, it means the corresponding angles should be equal. Now if we observe this upper triangle at QPM, it is x. QPM, this is x. Now if we observe this lower triangle, MRP is x. MRP, this is x. See, observe this now. This is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is x, this is x, this is 90 minus x, this is 90 minus x. Corresponding angles are equal. If we can able to draw this figure perfectly, then obviously we can write this clearly. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, we have one right angle triangle. Right angle is at A, and he gave one more thing, that is AC is perpendicular to BD. So he is asking to prove AB square is equals to BC into BD. AB is the base and BC is the small side, BD is the total side. So it means smaller triangle to total triangle. Smaller triangle to the total triangle. So first, to show this, we need to show this smaller triangle is similar to the bigger triangle. How we will show that? Let us check once. This smaller triangle as well as this total triangle having this angle B common. So angle B is equals to angle B. I'm solving the first one. Angle B equals to angle B. Next. For this smaller angle here we have 90 degrees. For bigger triangle here we have 90 degrees. So this 90 degrees angle ACB. Angle ACB is equals to angle DAB. Angle DAB. If two triangles are equal to each other, obviously the third side angle also equal to each other. So that is angle BAC. This is small part. Angle BAC is equals to this one, angle ADB. Angle ADB. Three angles are equal to each other. So according to AAA criteria, this lower triangle, that is triangle ABC, is similar to total triangle, that is ABD. Triangle ABD. Now we got two triangles are similar to each other. If two triangles are similar to each other, the corresponding sides will be in the same ratio. So now I will draw this lower figure as well as total figure separately now. Okay, let us check once. Here lower triangle is at 90 degrees at C and a bigger triangle is 90 degrees at A. Okay, next thing then. Observe clearly. This angle B is equals to this angle D. So if I am taking this as B, so this should be compulsory D because corresponding angles. Next in this one, ACB triangle, CB completed, so this will be A. This bigger one will be ADB triangle, so AD completed, so next one will be B. Sorry, actually we did a small mistake because for this smaller triangle as well as total triangle, angle B is common, right? So if this is B means this is also compulsory should be B, this is B, D. Okay, now let us check. Already we know these two triangles are similar to each other, so let us write the corresponding sides. First triangle side AC divided by second triangle side AD is equals to first triangle base BC divided by second triangle base AB is equals to first triangle hypotenuse AB divided by second triangle hypotenuse BD. Now I will take these last two and I will cross multiply. AB into AB, AB square is equals to BC into BD, BC into BD. So hence proved. See here, as already I said, if we can able to write the corresponding angles same, then only we can able to solve it. Okay, now let us check the second question in this again. Show that AC square equals to BC into DC. AC is the middle line and BC is the smaller one, DC is the bigger one, upper one. So it means lower one and upper one we need to take now. Again same, lower triangle and upper triangle. We need to show first this lower triangle is similar to upper triangle. As usual how we showed in the previous problem. Same in this process also you need to do. That is by showing this smaller triangle is similar to upper triangle. So that is triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle ACD. Triangle ACD. Now I am drawing those two figures separately. ABC triangle. Okay. I am drawing those two triangles separately. One is upper one and one is lower one. Okay, let us check this clearly now. The lower triangle is right angle at C. So lower triangle right angle is at C. Next, upper triangle right angle is at again C. So this is also C again. Next, now if I am taking this B as X, this will become 90 minus X. If this is 90 minus X, this will become X and this will become 90 minus X. Now CBA is X. So one angle is B means this B I am taking here B, which is X. Then here also that X angle only should be there. What is that X angle in the upper triangle? That is CAD. So it means here the angle is A. So here it will be D and we have now ACD triangle, next ABC. So ABC triangle, finished. So it means this ACB triangle is similar to DCA triangle. Here it is 90 degrees and here it is 90 degrees. Now if we apply the corresponding sides ratio, side by side, AC by DC is equals to base by base, BC by AC is equals to hypotenuse by hypotenuse, that is AB by AD. Okay, now I will take these two. If we cross multiply AC into AC, AC square is equals to BC into DC. Hence proved. Next, in this only again one more third question is there. What is the third question? AD square equals to BD into CD. AD square, AD, BD, CD. It means upper triangle to the total triangle. I will draw again two separate triangles. One is upper triangle and one is total triangle. Okay. Now if you observe that figure, for the upper triangle 90 degrees is at C and for bigger triangle 90 degrees is at A. CA. So this will be C and this will be A. Next, for upper triangle as well as total triangles, angle D is common. So D will be one angle which is common. It means if I am writing angle D here, here also angle D only should be there. So next, what is missing then? Okay, here A is missing and here B is missing. Okay, now how we proved for this first one? The same way we need to prove for this third one also. So obviously we will get to know the upper triangle is similar to the total triangle. So now if we check that corresponding sides ratio, left side by left side, that is CD by AD is equals to base by base, AC by AB is equals to hypotenuse by hypotenuse, that is AD by BD. Now I will take this first one and third one, that is CD by AD is equals to AD by BD. If we cross multiply AD into AD square is equals to CD into BD. Hence proved. Okay, let's move to the next question. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle right angled at C. We have one right angle isosceles triangle. Right angle is at C. So remaining will be AB. And he clearly mentioned this is isosceles right angle triangle. So it means AC will be equals to BC. That is AC is equals to BC. Now if we apply Pythagoras theorem for this, AB square is equals to BC square plus AC square. AB square equals to BC square plus AC square. AB square I am writing as it is, which is equals to this AC square I will write as it is, because in the answer we want AC square only, plus this BC I will change now. Already he mentioned clearly it is isosceles. So it means two sides are equal to each other. So in the place of BC, again I will write AC. So in the place of BC, again I am writing AC. So we will get AB square is equals to AC square plus AC square 2 times AC square. Hence proved. Okay, let's move to next question. O is any point in the interior of triangle ABC. We have one triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. O is some point which is inside the triangle. Next, OD is perpendicular to BC. This is OD, which is perpendicular to BC. Next, OE is perpendicular to AC. OE perpendicular to AC. OF perpendicular to AB. OF perpendicular to AB. He clearly mentioned all these are perpendiculars. Okay, next. Then he is asking to show that OA square, OB square, OC square. But in the given figure, we don't have any line for OA as well as OB as well as OC. So what I will do, I will draw some imaginary lines from O to A, then O to B as well as O to C. Now if we observe clearly, this AOF is one triangle, AOE is one triangle, FOB is one triangle, ODC one triangle, EOC one triangle. So total 6 triangles we have now. Now this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. Here if this is 90 degrees, the side which is opposite to the 90 degrees, this side AO side is opposite to the 90 degrees, then AO will become the hypotenuse. So if we apply Pythagoras theorem for this, AO square is equals to AF square plus OF square. Now from this what I will do, I want AF square. So OF square I will take this side. So AF square is equals to AO square minus OF square. This is equation 1. Next, OB square I want. So again same here also, this is right angle. So this OB will become the hypotenuse. So OB square is equals to OF square plus BF square. Next, OC we want again. OC square is equals to, from this, this is 90 degrees, so this will become hypotenuse. So OD square plus CD square. OD square plus CD square. Not this one. This OA square, OB square, OC square. So this is OA square, this is OB square, and this is OC square. Now I am adding these 3 equations. So we will get AO square plus OB square plus OC square is equals to AF square plus OF square, AF square plus OF square plus OF square plus BF square, OF square plus BF square plus OD square plus CD square, OD square plus CD square. Now what I will do, I will keep this LHS as it is. This AO square I am writing as OA square. OA square plus OB square plus OC square. Next, this right side we have OD square. I am bringing that to left side. So it will become minus OD square. Next, Here right side we have OF square. I will bring that OF square to the left side. It will become minus OF square. Okay. Next, what we remained with, which is equals to AF square plus OF square plus BF square plus CD square. Sorry. Okay, now if we observe the RHS, what exactly we need to show? That is AF square, BD square, CE square, AF square. Okay, we have AF square. So let us keep it like that only. Next, BD square and CE square. Here BD square is not there, CE square is not there. Next, left side if we observe, OE square is there, but here OE square is not there. So what we will do now? Here we took OB square. So for this OB square, which triangle we took? We took this triangle. OB square is equals to OF square plus BF square. Now, instead of taking this triangle, I will take this now. That is OB square is equals to OD square plus BD square. So, OB square is equals to we will get OD square plus BD square. Already we have OF square plus BF square. Now, this OF square plus BF square, in the place of this OF square plus BF square, I will write OD square plus BD square. So which is equals to AF square as it is plus OF square plus BF square is nothing but OD square plus BD square. Now we got OD square, so that's why I am removing this OD square to the left side. Okay, next, now here OC square is there here. That is nothing but this one. So for this OC square, we wrote OD square plus CD square, OD square plus CD square. This triangle we took. Now instead of taking this triangle, let us take this one. That is OC square is equals to OE square plus EC square. OE square plus EC square. So now this CD square it won't come. So we will get plus OE square plus EC square. Now left side OA square plus OB square plus OC square. This OD square I will take to the left side, it will become minus OD square. This to the left side minus OE square, as it is minus OF square, which is equals to AF square plus BD square plus EC square. AF square plus BD square plus EC square, the first one, hence proved. Next, in the second question is there again one more, that is AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equals to, the same got again, AF square plus BD square plus EC square is equals to, we need to show AE square plus CD square plus BF square. So to show that AE square, check this clearly, where is AE square we have? In this triangle, if we take AE square is nothing but AO square minus OE square. That is AO square minus OE square. I will write those two together. OA square or else AO square minus OE square. Next, again we want CD square. So if we take this CD square, so CD square is nothing but OC square minus OD square. So OC square minus OD square, that is plus OC square minus OD square. Next thing, what we want? BF square. So if we observe this BF square is nothing but OB square minus OF square. So the remaining is that only, OB square minus OF square plus OB square minus OF square, which is equals to AF square plus BD square plus EC square. In this step, I am not doing anything. Just these two I am writing together, and these two I am writing together, and these two I am writing together. That's it. Now AO square minus OE square is nothing but AE square plus OC square minus OD square is nothing but CD square plus OB square minus OF square is nothing but FB or BF square, which is equals to AF square plus BD square plus EC square. Hence proved. Okay, let's move to the next question. A wire attached to a vertical pole of height 18 meters. One vertical pole is there which is 18 meters, and for this they are tying one wire. This wire is 24 meters long. A wire attached to a vertical pole of height 18 meters is 24 meter long and has a stake attached to the other end. Now one end we tied to the pole, then this second end, by making one stake, it is attached to the base. Then he is asking how far from the base, how far from this base this stake should be driven. This measurement is asking. So if I write this triangle name ABC, if we apply the Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. So AC value is not there. Oh, sorry. Here I will write A, here I will write B. So now we can apply AC square equals to B square plus AB square. AC square is 24, that is 24 square is equals to AB square, that is 18 square plus BC value we don't know, so I am writing it as it is BC square. Now 24 square. So 24 square is 576 equals to 18 square 324 with plus BC square. Now if I take 324, this side will become minus. So 576 minus 324 is equals to BC square. 576 minus 374. Sorry, 324. 6 minus 4, 2. 7 minus 2, 5. 5 minus 3, 2. So BC square is equals to 252. But 252 is not a perfect square. So BC is equals to under root 252. Still, if you want to write more, BC is equals to under root 252 can be written as 4 into 4 6 are 24, 4 3 are 12. Now this root 4 will become 2. So 2 times under root 63. Okay, let's move to the next question. The next question is two poles of heights 6 meters and 11 meters stand on a plain ground. We have one ground and here one 6 meters pole and one 11 meter pole. This is 6 meters pole and this is 11 meters pole. If the distance between the feet of the poles, this distance from one pole to another pole is given as 12 meters. Then find the distance between their tops. This is top of the one pole and this is top of the second pole. Then this distance we need to find out. So to find out the distance, what I will do, from this lower point I will draw one imaginary line. Now this total is 11. From here to here it is 6, means from here to here also it is 6 only. So total is 11, 6 completed, so the upper one will be 5 now. This base is 12 means, so this is also 12 meters. Now we have one triangle, right angle triangle, whose one side is 5 and whose one side is 12. So by using the Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. AC square we don't know, so AB is 12, 12 square, and BC is 5, 5 square. So AC square is equals to 144 plus 25. So AC square is equals to 169. AC is equals to 13 meters. So the distance between their tops is 13 meters. Till now, if you didn't subscribe to my channel, subscribe for more videos. Thank you.